Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play fake. Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They go back to the ground, this time Barber. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
Peyton Barber, a surprise workhorse for the Buccaneers in 2018. I don't think they expected him to have 234 carries, but he certainly felt like he could carry the load and just carried it there for a nice gain.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Winston now from the 50. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans, touchdown number 18 on the year. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here, up to the 34.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
They'll run on first down. Freeman. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now the former Oregon man, this is Kenyon Barner. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
check, Mike 21, Mike 21, check, Mike 21.
20, 20.
Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21, check, Mike 21. Let's go one more.
Check, 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 check.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Second and 10 now, Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dane Cruikshank. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
The good old cover 3 defense, partner. When you start playing football as a safety, that's the first thing you're taught. Middle of the field, be as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, and break on the football when it's thrown and pick it off, just as we saw there.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And some room to work. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tack McKinley, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half, a second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Third and long for Winston. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's fourth down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the lead moves to 10-zip. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now it's Ryan. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Ryan now 4 out of 10 throwing the ball in this first half, but he's got a first down here. Ryan. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Let's go, team. It's going to be a long day. Get out.
Now Ryan. Throw left side complete. That's Hardy. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. The Falcons on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Taken in at the 22. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You. Watch the ship. Watch the...
Here we go, even.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spending...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Tack McKinley make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3-score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Another try after the first down sack. Winston. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that
blitz coming, and down he goes. Levante David make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking downfield for Jones. They've got his man complete. Julio Jones all alone. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. After the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Ready. Blue way. Check three. And even. Come. Check 43.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Easy. Get in the white room.
Here's Winston. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready. Check.
Check 45 somebody. I'm coming up to you. Flip.
From the gun, Winston. He's got Evans. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready. Blue way.
Go. Switch. Switch it.
Right way.
Splash.
Easy.
Now Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check.
Hey, quick play. 54, south.
45's the mic. Okay, double up. Check 45's the mic.
Here's Ryan to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Following the interception, Winston airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. Now it's a bootleg with Winston. And Davis is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Watch the slant.
Gun.
45.
Now it's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught inside the 20. A big pickup of 38. Well, what do you think? Maybe got away with one? I mean, he's thrown 2 picks already. That looked pretty dangerous.
And it had a little hang time on it. So what he needs to do right now, hug it out a little bit with his guy, because he went up and made a play on the football and kept him from potentially throwing that 3rd interception. There's some trust in there. There's also some hope.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Matt Ryan trying to lead the Falcons from behind. Last year in 16 starts, just 1 fourth-quarter comeback for the QB. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They come out here in the I. First and goal, a touchdown and a two-point conversion here are musts. Now here's Olison, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Quadri Olison, his third touchdown now on the year, as they now sit just a two-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for two. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down one. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. Well, you don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Here we go. Follow. Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood.
Wait.
Check 37. Check
30. Let's keep bringing it.
Winston. Evans has it left side. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
This is Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They go play action. Winston. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Adrian Claiborne. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On third down, Winston. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Rip left.
They'll run. It's Barner. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 53 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On the carry, it's Olsen. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Ready, we're ready.
25-yard line.
54. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
On 2nd and 12, Ryan. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Keith Smith, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
Set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
On 2nd and 15 now. Winston. And this is caught by Evans. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Winston. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Yeah, you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and incompletions to use the clock.
Ready. Flag 22.
Mike 45. It's out time. It's out time, guys. It's out time.
Let's go.
Jameis now on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now Jones.
Go, go, go. Run, run, run.
Ronald Jones, the ball carrier. Keanu Neal.
That's where you belong.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. And this is caught at the 8. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Falcons' 4-yard line.
One receiver to the left is Evans. One back in the game, that's Jones, second and goal.
Hey, 5-on-50.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
They'll look to throw. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
You must be dreaming. Hey, South.
45, come on.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Hey, we got to get to the ball. Get up.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Ready. Blue ready.
Wild Bill. Kill.
On 1st down, it's Jones. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh baby, my bets are off. Every
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the wind. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through.
Hey boys, coming out of yesterday's practice, we all know it wasn't good enough. Today's practice, it's gotta be great. Game day's coming fast. Let's go out here and let's be great, okay?
Ready, be ready. Back 25.
No, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Stop in your tracks, it's not. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit your team, shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never asked. Like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Show don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on
that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do, lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do, lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do, lace up the shoes, chase W's.
Ready, be ready, be ready. Ready to go. Ready, back 25. Ready, set. Ready, right 25. Ready, set. Ready, be ready. Back 22. Ready, set. Ready, ready, ready to go.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I done got beers and problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up.
Ready, be ready, be ready. Ready, set.
Down from laughter. When they come to handle, never had one. With a bad one. In the middle of the day and they my last one.
Listen up, fellas. I think we all know what today was. Today simply wasn't good enough. We have high aspirations as a team. If we want to get there, we got to raise our game. Today was... I wanted that.
Down, ready, back 25. Ready, set.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot.
Ready, ready, set.
I'm closing the top, I can't drop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throw it, blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mid dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Just give me a reason. Get mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. I had to get back up.
Ready, blue ready, back 25. Blue ready, set. Ready, 25.
Hey, big fella, swing over here. Let's talk. We've been talking about you getting better every week. And you know what? Today you got better. Let's keep it up.
Blow your mind.
Why you do that like that? Like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello? That's the jag calling. Let me click over real quick to let my jag talk it. I eat it. Ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. Right? I ain't never coming back. The way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack my bad, but I'm past that. With a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab some man. When it come back, I'ma give it back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit, I'm glad. When the check missed the direct hit, I'm sad. Like, who's that knocking at my window? My window. They say that it's the money, I'm like 10 over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an A. Why you do that like that? Like that? It's a lot of money. Why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't get too bad, my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Payday, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
Going big. Everybody thought he gonna quick. Way too many when they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everybody thought he know the shit. Way too many when they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm
P-P-P-Love, time to bring the bass bird.
Sir, I'm going big like a lineman. She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Over here in diamonds, he the only reason why do not get violent.
I'm coming. I'm coming. Wiz about to send me that trade that happened between our teams today, and I'm gonna accept it. I seen this shit come up this morning, this afternoon. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck we doing trade with the Eagles? But then I seen who we traded. I was like, I ain't mad. It is what it is. Y'all backup safety Jonathan Cyprin and the 7th round 2020 pick, and we gave y'all Duke Riley and a 2020 6th round draft pick. So y'all gonna have 2 6s, and we're gonna have 2 7s, and we just swapped the player. I'm pretty sure it just made sense salary wise, and y'all got a need for a linebacker, and we got a need for a goddamn backup safety.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. The young, incredible, honestly.
Goddamn, where's what? Okay, there you go.
This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it.
Alright. Now I'm about to go out here, accept your invite, put these beats back. Oh shit, I just, god damn it, man. Alright, I'm about to send it right now.
Let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
When the OG spilling knowledge, bet his best is soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their eyes, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my
Stacey Dash arrested for domestic battery. Oh no.
The brainwash gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, fuck the opposition, man. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Nah.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go.
Who the hell Stacey Dash beat up?
Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sauce on the pesos. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall
She
football
slapped some
weather.
nigga up in
We've
Tampa
got the
Bay.
roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia.
At the apartment.
A moment
At
ago,
her
here was
apartment.
the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
May the best man win.
Now the third leading rusher in the NFL last year, Todd Gurley. And he is... Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley.
game time. Who won that game so far?
Nobody. It just started. It just started, but I'm broadcasting on my YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah. So many questions about Todd Gurley in the offseason.
Just started.
The knee.
Yeah.
And remember, he had a heavy workload the last couple years, nearly 4,000 yards from scrimmage, 40 total touchdowns. But
if you want to watch it on your iPad, like I said, I'm broadcasting on my YouTube channel.
10 in the Super Bowl. So we'll see what kind of usage he gets this season. Gurley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46.
They'll try the air now with Gone. Right side complete. That's Woods.
Ray, did you find out what happened with him, the Bill
back at
last
the
night?
43-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah,
You didn't eat that guy, though, did you?
They won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract.
Another one.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, hell of a pass.
Brandon Cooks.
I didn't think he was either.
Touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive.
I thought you had took him out of position. You went and got that motherfucker.
On the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
All right, you got to hit pause, nigga. And you can't hit pause after you kick the ball off.
He gone.
I'll hit pause when the nigga after he kicked the ball out of bounds, because that's what the fuck is gonna make him do. That shit won't happen again though with Brandon Cooks. I can tell you that shit. Nigga, that Bird Dog whiskey smooth as fuck.
The whole
Bird Dog whiskey.
Oh,
I ain't putting nothing but some ice in this shit. That shit is gravy.
hey man, okay, I wish I can drink. God damn, I just need a beer. I just want to taste it.
I'm glad you said this shit. I got a beer in the freezer.
You better get that shit out for a bus, nigga.
I'm going to get the motherfucker right now. You ain't got to worry about that. Cold. This shit ain't made him kick the ball yet.
I got this eye drop in my face. When I do the eye drop, what the fuck do I do with it?
Yo.
Wiz. What's good with you, buddy?
This motherfucker Gorilla got to be the luckiest motherfucker ever. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I like that song. This is dope. Yeah, it's a dope song.
Kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Gorilla, did you kick that?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
No.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Now I'm trying to go back to the rec center. I had a good time last night.
Yeah, man. Because we had a good 5, man. We had a good 5 last night.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan getting it out left side to Sanu. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Can I help you, Charlie? What are you doing, child? What are you doing?
But how about last season? Had a career-high 838 yards on 66 catches, and he can also play wildcat quarterback for you as well.
The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd.
Wow.
That's your fault. You better use your hand.
From the shotgun, Ryan. For a left side complete. That's Freeman.
Charlie, you put your blanket on yourself.
Get it to the 30.
It is not my job to put your blanket on you.
Fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan.
Oh, Lord.
And down he goes on the pressure.
Somebody stop that man.
The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback.
Somebody stop that man.
How do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week.
He dropped it.
Here as we go forward.
Wow.
On 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers.
This motherfucker dropped the ball.
Back and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. Well, they went with the nickel. An extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
You should have just let me down there. I don't even know what you tried to do there.
The Rams will be back down deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
4, 3, 2. Well, time. No.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage, being beating the road team, going up the score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12.
Hey, because that's how you get the, that's how you cause the fumble.
Charles are going to put big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
You can run that one nigga over, but I'm gonna lay the boomstick with the other.
We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the
You talking about,
begin the second quarter.
you must be talking about Zeke.
He got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Check 15.
Gurley again here on 1st down. And he powers his way up past the 30. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he's able to get the 1st before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Goff on 1st down. He's going to air it out deep for Woods.
Yes, sir. You know that is. You know that's picked off. Try to fuck shit with me.
Guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Nah, nigga, you got lucky, nigga. That won't happen again.
It looked like you tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater.
You caught me slipping on the adjustments.
This is a dream.
It won't happen again, I tell you that shit.
That was way too easy.
After the interception, here's Ryan. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's go, Matt. Get the goddamn ball.
It's again to Freeman running right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Man, if y'all don't keep Clay Matthews' white ass off of me.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an
Stop,
expected
Charlie.
passing situation.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Smith catches left side. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away.
Are they fighting shit?
This is taken at about the 14. 51 yards on the punt.
Nah, man. Like I said, man. Look, I watched the Tennessee game on a stream from Reddit. I mean, we got young corners. Them niggas gonna get tried from time to time. And they picked on Isaiah Oliver. And that boy got beat the fuck up. Nothing else. Ain't nothing else to it. And we couldn't, like, every time we caused like a fumble or something.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Every time.
Now that was an excellent run.
Every time we caused like a fumble or something, that shit went their way. Like motherfucking Mariota fumbled, the ball bounced right back to him. Derrick Henry fumbled, ball went out of bounds.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Second and
and
inches.
then we just couldn't catch a break, man. Like
take a big shot downfield because
losing that rookie. Lindstrom, losing him to IR, that shit hurt the offensive line, man.
That's exactly what they did.
Adrian Claiborne, the one who makes the stop.
And then to lose Keno again, that shit definitely hurt the back end. Keno Neal. Yeah, because we signed somebody off the practice squad, and I was like, that ain't the move, DQ. That ain't the move. And sure enough, it was not the move. That motherfucker got his ass was back there looking lost. I was like,
last week, 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush.
Look, I'm like, why is he not right there? He's supposed to have help over the top. Nope, not happening. And DQ's like, not again.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Sent that goddamn cornerback blitz, nigga. It worked one time. I'm gonna try that bitch again.
He's not just bringing pressure; he's bringing a
dirty my ass. I'm not finna give Goff no time to launch the goddamn ball down the field.
He's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer.
You got one of the fastest wide receivers on the game. I'm just gonna let you run down the field.
There, give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will take
fuck is you talking about? That's like you telling me you just gonna let Julio run free one-on-one coverage.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Why he did?
John Johnson with the INT.
You know what? That's my fault.
You're trailing.
That is definitely my fault.
I absolutely understand.
Had to throw the ball before I wanted to.
It's all about the ball, and without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position.
Right, he a beast. I don't even understand that. Him and the Wouzier.
On first down, it's Gurley, and he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Him and the Wouzier, they be acting like them niggas the best thing smoking.
Talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. They go play action with Gurley. Now gone.
Uh-oh.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Picked off near the 34. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You lucky Gurley fast as fuck. Anybody else, that's a touchdown.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Bryant now, after hitting the field goal, gets set to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And now
lay down with
risk
Grandpa.
anything here late in the half. He'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Double up.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
The final shot before break here. Gone. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report.
All right,
Coach.
boys, we get this ball back at halftime. Let's get this shit going.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally.
Why? He went the wrong way. That's a touchdown. What are we doing out there? What are we doing out there?
A touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah,
that's a fucking touchdown. What are we doing out there?
So far, the field goal. Freeman again. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Now Ryan on first down. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. Another big hitter there.
Julio's about to catch flight on your ass. You just didn't know it.
Until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated than Julio Jones because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. He hasn't been getting much of that in this game, and their team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first connection. Ryan to Jones there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Right there. 22! 54 points.
Throwing on second down. Ryan. They'll let this go for the end zone.
Why the fuck did it float?
And it's intercepted.
Whoa.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters.
Wow.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That shit crazy.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong
That's what I'm saying. Like, why that shit floated?
Instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. They needed some
that's
11 yards and a
that
first
ball
down.
floated
So
on
a little
that.
more space to operate now. First and 10 from right around the 12.
Of course you like it.
And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Goff on third down. Now he'll dump it underneath.
No
to his
first.
running back, complete.
No first for you, sir.
Mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
You tried it, though.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning.
Nigga, I'm not giving you no time to throw the ball. I gave you time and you burnt me. This shit won't happen again.
To think about turning it upfield. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, B-More, the nigga got one free goal. That shit will never happen again. I'm not letting it happen.
He got a free throw.
He got one free goal. Let Brandon Cooks get loose. Brandon Cooks got slipped. He caught me slipping. Brandon Cooks got free one time. Not again.
You know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From midfield now.
Dang, what's going? Dang, you got him for it. You can do it, yo. I believe in you.
Back at about the 43-yard line. Michael Crockers. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Where the fuck is my... All right, don't worry about it, Red. I'm going to have to figure out why that play is no longer showing in my playbook.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. From the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing now, Ryan on first down.
Get the fuck out of here!
Let's go, Gorilla. Let's go, Gorilla.
Yo, Madden is some hoes. Madden is some hoes.
Nah, don't blame on Madden, nigga. Don't blame on Madden, nigga.
Nah, this motherfucker, yo.
So a dangerous
Okay,
pass over the
dude.
middle into zone
Gorilla know that was some hoe shit. Gorilla know that's some hoe shit.
When you throw it in that direction and versus that zone,
that's my nigga.
Yo, that shit bounced off of 4 motherfuckers. First of all, Freeman dropped the ball, kicked the ball up in the air, and then it bounced off of 3 motherfuckers' hands into the linebackers. Wow.
Now here on EA Sports. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
I've never seen such fuckery in my life. Let's go.
You just did. Let's go, Gorilla.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm not even mad. That's how shit goes sometimes. But shit, that shit was bananas. Freeman went from being wide open to just fumbling the ball.
Through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position.
Come on,
means
man.
Go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
No, they not. First of all, Julio ain't supposed to drop that fucking ball.
You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
On 2nd down, Freeman.
This nigga just missed the block. This nigga missed the whole block.
A loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him
Come on.
right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It's 4th quarter. I ain't got no choice.
They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Y'all fast as shit.
So trailing here in the last
Because it's only on
quarter.
6
Let's see how
minutes.
this plays out.
Oh, all right. I'm going to take a real good. Y'all time to go to Rec Center? Y'all time to go to Rec Center?
Charlie, get off of me. Get off me, Charlie.
Let's go.
Get your feet off me.
Where is that?
And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard
Where?
line.
Where? Yo, can you right here, Wiz? Is in the chat?
Back to the workhorse today.
Yeah, Wiz said don't ask him no questions.
Down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage.
I can't hear him. It was like his mouth was right there next to the mic or something.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point.
No,
right?
I got some I heard you talking the whole time. Well, not the whole time, but like I say, I can hear you, but it's like kind of mumbling. Like,
timeouts. What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Flush to his right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Tack McKinley able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Oh, shit, we're going to need 2 big cutters, though. We're going to go to the right. Definitely need 2 big.
Throwing on a 3rd. Gone. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get
they?
a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves.
You thought I ain't drinking no beer, nothing, nigga. I ain't had eat ice cream, drinking milk, shit. Kept going through it, nigga. No bullshit. Oh, this bitch drinking milk. I just got me a big ass bowl of ice cream right now.
Setting out to kick this one away.
Y'all heard this shit last night, 12 o'clock?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense. They held them to 3, but this
What the fuck is going on here?
And sometimes when you see these calls when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
That factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down.
Yeah, don't stick us down here. You kept talking my shit.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Wow, this nigga jumped. What the fuck happened there?
It's going to bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and focus that defensive line is eating them alive.
I got a cut right here.
Wow. Wow.
On 4th, but this one
Madden don't like me today. Madden don't like me at all today.
But it doesn't work out. And now the
no, I'm blaming no Madden, yo.
Yo, I'm not playing Gorilla Short at all. But if I'm sitting there and I'm watching Julio got an opportunity to catch the ball, and Julio just poked the ball in the air, come on, man.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. In on the tackle, Devondre Campbell. Falcons
good game, bro.
2018.
God damn, man.
Yes, sir.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset.
Let's go.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking
win
to
some,
these final
you
couple
lose
of
some.
minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Here's Gurley. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good,
thanks, well, you undefeated, ain't you?
They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
You got that 4th one the other day. You just beat the shit out of Red.
And
yeah, you up there.
Kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure
that's
this game's
pretty
much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
Let's go. Let's go.
That still look weak to me. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, it is a weakness.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
They not on your
down
line.
big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive.
Well, yeah, no tight, but
some people
yeah, look at me good as fuck. I mean, you got so many whole lot.
Intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off at his own 46. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Let's go, man. Like there's some more ice cream.
Here comes a 20th carry for Gurley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Double tight, guys, double tight. We got 4. We got 4.
They run. It's Gurley. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Nigga, I know you didn't call timeout. I hope it blocked this bitch.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury.
This game has been terrible, nigga. I threw 5 picks.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So the LA
he couldn't score on offense, man. The defense.
Made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly
game,
worked.
man.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better,
sacked.
Whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no point.
What's the score on the game, Doretta? I know Red ain't gonna tell me.
It was 20-3, man.
What score? What score? Damn! What quarter is it?
One fucking bomb. The one fucking bomb. On the next week. That's the way I look at it. On the next week.
Damn.
On to next week.